Good morning, good Sunday morning, everyone. This is Mary with Seer Tarot. This is your September 6th reading for 2020. Thank you for being here. I apologize for being late. We had a festival that went super late, and I had a lot of messages that were being blocked, so I barely got out the Saturday reading. So it feels like the energy has settled a little bit, and so deep breath, right? All right, so we're just going to get started and just see what comes out today, and then pull some oracle wherever we feel we need to. So, and remember, you guide this also with me. Okay, so we got a glare here. Let me get that. Okay, so we have the Hermit reversed. We have Temperance reversed. We have the Six of Wands reversed, and we have the Page of Wands reversed. So this is actually very interesting, and my cards are not all reversed, as you can see. Some of them are, many of them aren't. Okay, so all right, so the Hermit reversed is, maybe it is ready to come out of being in isolation, basically. Okay, I'm just going to leave it at that. So the next card is, because there's a reflection we're going to go back to. Okay, so the next card is Temperance reversed. And I'm sorry, I'm going to have to pause here for a minute. I got to do the protection real quick. I'll be right back. It's a good thing I went back and did that, because it's very powerful and it was much needed today. So now we all have protection, okay? So Temperance reverse is the need to get oneself back into balance, mind, body, and spirit. This is also, so this is a Virgo card right here, the Hermit. Temperance is Sagittarius. And then we have the Six of Wands, and this is, we're kind of being frustrated about that there's a lack of victory, a lack of moving forward, a lack of progress. So, but the card is here still. Six of Wands reverse is, it's kind of being blocked, it's being delayed. Okay, we'll leave it at that. Page of Wands is reversed, is, it's kind of bad news or no news, okay? So, like, when is this going to be over? When am I going to be able to move forward? When are things going to change? Okay. So, what they're saying and what I have found is, why are you waiting for something to change? The change can start within you now. And that's like going in, understanding where we are in space and time, where you are in space and time. You and then part of the whole collective. Why are we here? What's happened to create this? And try to read between some of the lines if you can, to gain other understanding. If there is confusion in, say, wherever your information is coming from, if there is confusion, then try to read between the lines. This is a great lesson in learning how to read between the lines and finding out what the truth really is. Because the truth is different to different people. So that's something to keep in mind, in allowing others to maintain their truth or their facade, whatever they need, right? Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and just look at the each card using our Creativity Oracle deck. I believe there was a major shift yesterday. That's why I was blocked, and some of the stuff being drug up didn't need to go out along all of the internet waves. There's already enough out there, so that's why I believe they stopped it. Because sometimes this stuff just comes out, but they were saying maybe it's better not to focus on that. So it was a lot. That's why I just told you to be careful. Okay, so partnership. So once you have decided to walk your path in partnership, you must put the relationship first. Okay, that's been coming up a lot. So I just want you to look at that card there. See, isn't that beautiful? It's like old time, old-fashioned love. Now, we know that things were always done behind closed doors that weren't legit and weren't good, But that doesn't mean we can't have the innocent love. We can have anything we want, anything we believe we can have, and it's not being dumb. It's not. It's creating your own life, So if you think that's unobtainable, it will definitely be unobtainable. Interesting, 24, 25. The next one is cooperation. Your goal can benefit from surrounding yourself with like-minded people. So if you're out of balance, and there may be somebody in particular that's throwing you off, or maybe just the energies all around you that you might consider who you're hanging with. And so there's a saying like the people, the 5 people you hang around with the most will be the average of their income will be yours, and they really influence your energy, so they influence how you think. So to be careful of who you surround yourself with. Let's go back to the partnership. If you're feeling like you can't go within and look at, you need to light your own path so you can commit to a partnership. But most of all, we need to commit to ourselves, to our own happiness, and not look outside of ourselves for that. That's why that hermit mode is so important, because we can see where we stop and others begin. Okay, next card. Here is the picture. Very nice, kind of serene. Explore. Trust your imagination to help you journey through your inner landscapes to find what you seek. So we're being blocked here, right? Lack of success and victory. Okay, and here they're saying, trust your imagination to help you journey through your inner landscape and find what you seek. So this is like an inside job reading. We need to do this from the inside and try to understand why we're here, because the freedom has to start within us, or we wait for other people to give it to us. And that's kind of, it's a little bit, maybe a little bit silly in a way, once you get a new perspective that, wow, maybe I wasn't in my own power. And I don't mean silly if we can go, gosh, that was silly of me, then it lightens up the feeling of feeling like you made a mistake. If you take it lightly, it's easier to deal with. That's what I mean by silly. It's not a judgment. Sometimes I just tell myself not to be silly and think like that. You know what I mean? Okay. So the last one is, not receiving information that you want, or news, or feeling like not inspired to think of new ideas and stuff like that. The Page of Wands reversed. So this is delay. Confront the natural tendency to delay the finishing of a creative endeavor. So while we have this time, and we're already separated from much of the world, and maybe our work stopped, or a lot of that, and we've been delayed in many, many things, then we can consider what we should be creating or finishing. Okay, so they asked me to tell you a story about this weekend. So Wednesday and Friday. So I do these festivals and little things, because most everything's been canceled. So we just take whatever we can, because this is how we make our living, right? Just going and doing festivals. And so I did Wednesday and Friday. We did these festivals, and it was 1 hour before closing at both festivals, and we had sold 0. And so we just said, and my daughter and I, she works with me, and I was just like, wow, well, maybe we'll get skunked, but it only takes a few people to make it worth doing this. And so each day it looked bleak, but we just went, well, let's just have some fun. So we went and visited with people, because we know everybody at the festivals, and a lot of our customers return. And on Wednesday, everything came through. We ended up really well, better than the week before. And then on Friday, we had sold like $8 by like 7:15. It was over like at 8. And then, but I had brought my karaoke stuff, and we were doing karaoke, and we had a blast though. And then we had this punk rock band come and play right by our booth, and so nobody could hear anything. And at the end, everybody came over and bought. We had to keep our lights on after it got dark, and we got bit by mosquitoes, but it was totally worth it. So there you go. You never know how things are going to turn out. So that's just a little example of how not to give up. Okay, and then Saturday we did a music festival, and nobody knew if anybody would really even come, and it was our best day of the whole year. And so I'm feeling so blessed to have you all, and to be able to share that story with you, to not give up. Never give up. Okay? And never say die. You could die, but never say die. All right, guys. Have a great day. I'm going to leave you with that. And I'm going to get busy on the rest of these readings. Hopefully, I'll have some up today. And if they go smooth and Spirit helps us all to flow together, then the rest of the readings will be up for sure by tomorrow for the other signs. Take care, guys. I love you. Bye-bye.